Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be talking about the new Doom Eternal DLC, The Ancient Gods Part 1. So far I played a good couple of hours on it last night, maybe 2 or 3 hours. I don't even think I finished the first level because Doom Eternal's DLC is brutally difficult. I'm actually playing this on ultra-violence difficulty, and this is my first time actually using the mouse and keyboard on the PC for Doom Eternal. I used to play on PlayStation 4, and we've got the Platinum Trophy, I've done all the gubbins, done it on the hardest difficulty, etc. But it was a new challenge for me to do it on the PC, and by God, it's awesome, let me tell you. QHD, 144Hz, it's been absolutely gorgeous, it's an amazing experience. This DLC, so far, from what I've played, the levels are quite long, I will tell you that. It is extremely good. It's very fast paced, the action's awesome, it's just as good as you remember Doom Eternal being. I guess if you're not a fan of Doom Eternal, then I guess you can probably skip this video now. But honestly, I've had such a great time with it. They've ramped up the difficulty tenfold, and it's great. It really is. There's a few inclusions, especially these little sprite towers I'm not a big fan of. I think sometimes they slow the pace down, but after I got the hang of it, and realised that when they pop up at a certain point, get the ballista out and shoot them straight away. So far it's been absolutely brilliant. The combat areas has been really great. The story seems to be pretty okay so far. It's pretty Doom and vanilla as you go, to be honest with you, but that's not really why I was playing it. I'm playing it for the non-stop action and the sheer amount of weaponry and just carnage. Carnage to be had everywhere and anywhere on Doom Eternal's DLC. So this is actually currently at £15.99 on the UK store. Of course, that is just for the Ancient Gods Part 1. But if you buy the Season Pass, Year 1 Pass, whatever it's called, that's £24.99. That will include the Ancient Gods Part 2. So there was a lot of murmurings and a lot of talking about different difficulties with this one. I read and heard from a lot of the Doom fans and Doom groups that it was going to be hard, and yeah, it really is. But I think the difficulty is pleasant. It is challenging, but it's not impossible. Because some gamers, you know, you may get frustrated with difficulty, where for me, Doom has always been playing on the hardest difficulty or close enough to, otherwise you don't play it at all. In my opinion, of course, but if you do play on I'm Too Young to Die or Hurt Me Plenty, then absolutely, that's fine. You know, that's entirely up to you. But I've always enjoyed playing games in the hardest setting. I think there's some sort of reward at the end of it, some sort of, like, boost. But of course, with every downloadable content, the question is, did you enjoy the base game? If the answer's no, then probably you're going to want to skip this one. But if the answer's like, yeah, I enjoyed it, but, you know, maybe it wasn't hard enough, or I enjoyed it, but some parts were slow, or I wasn't keen on the platforming, whatever. There is still platforming in this one, but so far it's been pretty minimal compared to the way it was in Doom Eternal. Personally, I love the platforming. I think it's a great addition. It just breaks up the gameplay every now and again. But familiar combat, amazing weapons, great graphics, etc. It's honestly excellent so far. I've really enjoyed it. I was hoping to literally play the entire DLC within the evening that I had, but honestly with the difficulty level and the amount of areas I had to restart, playing it in one sitting was not possible for me. Maybe on the mouse and keyboard I'm a little bit slow compared to what I was on the DualShock 4 controller, but at the same time playing on PC with the mouse and keyboard just feels so good, especially with like 144Hz. If you're a PC gamer you'll know this, but of course if you're more of a console player, then you'll probably think I'm just talking a load of trash. There was a lot of talking and a lot of murmurings and a lot of rumours that there would be 2 tyrants to face, 2 marauders to face in Doom Eternal's DLC. Now, I didn't actually encounter the 2 marauders yet, but I'm sure it's right around the corner sooner or later. However, I did encounter the 2 tyrants, and that's, well, that gave me a lot of deaths against these enemies. It was very difficult. The area is pretty small. It's compact, but more than doable. It's more than enough to get past it, because I did complete it in the end. And in the inclusion of the secrets for Doom Eternal, you've got your regular secrets, which include the codex pages, and the other secrets that include power-ups. And there's also a little Easter egg for Daisy, Doom Guy's beautiful bunny that was viciously slaughtered back in Doom. So finally, I would just like to finish up on the Slayer Gates. My favourite thing about Doom Eternal, I could literally play a game that just had Slayer Gates. I think they're absolutely brilliant. The level of difficulty, the sheer amount of enemies, and in such a small space, it's bloody brilliant. I've always been a fan of Doom's hectic, chaotic carnage that just ensues in every single Doom game. Maybe not Doom 3, but in its own way. Of course, Doom 3 is still a legendary game, of course. The Slayer Gates were just so good in Doom Eternal, and then they've done, again, even better. This one took me quite a while. In fact, it didn't take me quite a while because of the deaths. This one took me a while because of the sheer amount of enemies. It seems to have literally every single enemy you could possibly think of here. And the first death, I think I was pretty much close to finishing it on the first attempt. But the second time, which is this attempt, I'm pretty certain I nail it. For context, I think it's important to tell you that Doom Eternal is probably my game of the year for 2020. I bloody love Doom Eternal. I love the combat, the speed, the weapons, the enemies, the art style, the graphics. I love everything about Doom Eternal. As I say, it's one of my favourite games of 2020. And there's been some good games, and like even Ride 4 and MotoGP 20. I'm a big bike fan, but yeah, Doom Eternal beat it for me. I wanted to at least put that out there because I may be a little bit biased because I'm such a Doom Eternal fan. And I'm not here to try and convince anyone that this game is great. I'm just literally telling you my experiences, my first impressions of how much I've enjoyed this game. So I'm not telling you to go out and buy it. If you are a fan of Doom, if you're a fan of Doom Eternal, then I 100% recommend you go out and purchase the Ancient Gods DLC, like literally right now. But if you aren't such a fan and you're not a big fan of Doom Eternal and the direction it was going, then I'd probably give this one a miss. If it's an opportunity for you to try this, I would 100% try it. It's really, really good. I have not much more else to say about it than just how much I've enjoyed it. For me, I would highly recommend, but I'm not forcing it upon anyone. So guys, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of this carnage and chaos. I don't know how long it's going to be, but thoroughly hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoy making these sort of videos where I can just chat and put a bit of gameplay on and just talk to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you have played this or if you're planning on getting it. And let me know also what your favourite Doom game is. I think this is a very controversial subject because of so many great Doom games and some of them had different visions. But let me know what's your actual ultimate favourite Doom game. So guys, I guess that concludes my side of the video. I will leave you with the gameplay. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Ciao for now.